Alrighty. Hello, hello. It's snowing again. That's good, I suppose. Unless it continues to snow forever. Which I don't want. I don't like when it snows 5 days in a row. Just give me, like, on and off snow so I can get gyroids, please. Alright, house. Who could it be? Where do we have an extra house? I can already see it. It's over here. We have Pippi, who is a bunny, I guess. I think. Anyway, I'm back. So last night, showed up right before the store closed. I got Gulliver, I got a new gyroid, and I dealt with Katrina. And that actually got me a new red item. So we're down to 14 red items left. We have just under a week before... Sorry, we have a week before sale day. I was thinking about yesterday, because yesterday we were a week away from the Harvest Festival. Today we're a week away from sale day. It's gonna be a big day. We got grab bags to buy in the store, a model to get from Tortimer, and then we gotta buy out red for hours. And then, I don't know about turnips, I'm gonna buy turnips this weekend. I have lots of time on those days, so if I do have to sell and do the event, I'll be fine. It'll just make for a very long day. But I can space it out. Or just do it all at once. Who knows? Realistically, if I go hard on turnips, I'd like to do like one big turnip stream, then take a break before sale day maybe, but I also don't know like how long sale day goes, so like which one's more important? I know the store's open till 10. But also, you know, we're down to 14 red items. I feel like that's a pretty good spot. Obviously it could take forever to get the last ones, but you would think the more you have, the better chance you have of finishing sooner. That's what I'm choosing to believe, at least. Check the catalog. Anyway, that's up one because we got furniture. That makes sense. I did not open my spreadsheet. I just opened the wrong spreadsheet. Ay. Okay, that looks good. Great. Sell this stuff off. So yeah, we get the lovely stereo. There's still one more lovely item we need, which is also from Red. So we will get that eventually, hopefully next week. That's what I'm gonna go with. Okay, so there you go. We've bought out that stuff. That's all good. Now I just have to deal with Katrina. So the past 3 weeks, Katrina showed up on Friday and left on Saturday. This week, however, it's a little different. Instead, she showed up on Thursday and left on Friday. So it's still 4 weeks, a month of Katrina being here on Fridays. Yesterday, we were able to get 2 items from the trees. I think the week before, we also got 2 items. And then, yeah, before we weren't having as much luck. But I think that's... Wait a minute. That's where Katrina's tent was. Are you telling me Katrina's just been, like, shuffled somewhere, or has she just been deleted from the game? What's happening here? This is weird. It's a weird little occurrence, and I feel like that's kind of rare. C1. Wow. Interesting. So I guess when it picks someone to move in, it just ignores actively present visitors and just shuffles them somewhere else. That's interesting. Very interesting. Okay, let's make it to C1. So I don't know, I've had really good luck lately. I've got new items and I've got the fortune on like the first character or two, which is kind of crazy. So I feel like today we're not going to get anything, but if we do, I will be pleasantly surprised. But yeah, we obviously have all 4 characters, and I have 4 attempts at getting the right fortune. Okay, we got the money one. We're gonna see. We're going to see. I have not seen the spot, so I don't know where to dig, but I'm not gonna bother looking for it. I could hit one rock, but like I'm very lazy. I could hit a couple rocks just to see what happens, but like you can already see there's bags here, so it's not gonna work. Also, I don't even remember where all my rocks are at this point. I'm gonna be honest. Also, like I have money dropped by the rocks because it's easier that way. There's one here. Is there not? Okay, I know there's one here. There's also way too many rocks in this game. Can I just say that? I'm not doing this. You know, New Horizons, I did a rock garden. Honestly, I don't remember how many rocks are in each game. I'm just gonna say there's too many in this game. Which might be completely unfounded. But I don't care. Because it bothers me. It feels like there's like 15 rocks in this game, and New Horizons had 6, you know, and I feel like with the earlier games, I think it was, yeah, there was more, but like, I don't know, it's hard to just remember where they all are, and it's a pain, and the effort of just going to each one, it's like, if I bought an inventory of turnips, I'm, you know, the time is way better. Yeah, that might be worth looking into. Also, it's like, let's say I buy a single... Let's say I have turnips at 100 bells. Then buying 100 is 10k. There's some crazy math for everyone. Okay, so imagine that. Right? 10k. That right there. At 10k. That's it. You know? Like, it's already over. Right, like, if I was to hit the rock, it would get me, like, 90k. But the single act of me grabbing one bunch of 100 turnips on a spike week is equivalent to that. And the time, like, that's the problem. You look at anything when you're trying to make money in this game, and, like, efficiency-wise, nothing makes sense. If you're actually trying to make money, apart from turnips. Because, yeah, 100 bells, 10k, that's 70k profit. That's essentially it. Usually 5 to 10 rocks in a player's town. I feel like that is a lie. Okay, bad fortune. Checks out. We got 2 more characters to go through. I think this, I mean, I'm not expecting to get the fortune today, so I do think this will be a shorter stream. And I don't have too much time right now anyway, so it's probably better that way, but yeah. I'm not expecting this to be a long one. It's also, like, not that much else for me to do. I guess I could, like, maybe clean... I don't know, I could wait. But do I want to wait? So we got turnips and the fishing tourney on Sunday. That's obviously a big thing, right? Oh, was that 10k? 10k. Me when I get money. German wiki has nothing either. Yeah, I guess maybe it would be worth counting them, but I would say there's at least 12. It's a lot at the end of the day. It's too many. I mean, okay, hold up. There's one here. There's one here. There's one here. That's 3. There's one here. That's 4. There's one here, I think, which is 5. There's 2 here, which is 7. There's one there, which is 8. I think. Is there one here? I think that makes 9. And there's one here, which is 10. And I'm pretty sure there's one here as well. I don't know. Maybe it's 11. Or maybe it's only 10, but it just feels like more. I don't know. I will do that. I will keep that in mind. Oh, wait. No, there's one on the top left, isn't there? Yeah, I have one in the very, very top left in that tiny place, don't I? That would make like 11 or 12. Let's see what happens with the fortunes. If I don't get the fortune, I might just do it quickly. But, yeah, okay, so Sunday, turnips in the fishing tourney. I have 11 fish ready, so that's good. That could make things easy. Which would be good, maybe, potentially. And then, yeah, then we'll just have to see what happens with turnips. Maybe I have a bad pattern, and I gotta sell on Monday at a loss. Maybe I have a good pattern, and I gotta sell at some point for huge profit. Or maybe we just get nothing. I have to just, like, sell on Friday at a quicker pace or whatever. And maybe the price is bad. Maybe the price is good. Like, there's too many things. So, all I know is that if I have to do turnips on Thursday or Friday, I'll be fine. I will have the time, but it might be just, like, hours of streaming. Like, if I bought, say I, like, wake up at 10, and I buy it till, like, 12:30, and I have near max price, and then sale day happens, and I get the spike on my first observed spike on a Friday on sale day, because it's sale day. You know they got good deals. Like, yeah, then maybe I could be streaming for like 5 hours. I have the time to do it. I'm prepared. I've prepared for that outcome, but we're gonna just see. But yeah, so we're gonna see. But like, yeah, we're kind of like Sundays that's going on, the fishing tourney, and then we'll see if we get anything good in the mail. I mean, if I get a raffle item on Monday from winning the tourney, I'm set basically. That would be super good. And then I just have to get everything from Red, and who knows how long that's gonna take. Hopefully, I can make it happen without like too much pain, but I have no idea if that'll be the case. So it'll be interesting to see how next week plays out. This is like the biggest week in a long time, because it looks like we can get all the harvest items, and that's like 13 items, and then we can get like 14 red items. That's 25 items in like 2 days. That's kind of crazy. Even when I did all the island stuff, I don't think I had that many, right? There's like 11 island items, and then I got like 7 red items, and then 2 raffle items, so that was like 20. But I also got the 2 shirts, so that would be 22. So yeah, we're still getting more than that. But also, that was a huge thing. Like, we haven't seen that much in a while. Even like Halloween, obviously, that was a bit. There's just been a lot going on lately, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, why is it the money one? Is Katrina telling me I'm gonna get a spike this weekend? That the turnips are gonna be good? That I have so much good money luck? I have no idea. Okay, I am annoyed by my own inability to solve this problem. So yes, we're gonna do a quick rock count. So there's 1 there. There's none here. I know that there's none here. So let's figure this out. I know there's 1 down here. That one. There's 1. Oh, is there 2 in that acre? So I know that one's good. There's 1 here. Oh, no, there's 2 here. So we already have 4. And there's none up there. And I don't think there's 1 here, so that's fine. There is 1 here. I forgot about this one. So that makes 5. And before, this one was annoying to get to because of the lack of a bridge. And then there's 2 here. I know that for a fact. I think there might be one in the bottom left corner that I didn't count originally. Or 2. No, there's 2 here. Yeah, there's 2 here. That's what I mean. Okay, no, when I said 15 to begin with, I might have been right. Because, like, this is slowly starting to... Oh, and there's this one. I forgot. There's one in this acre that I did not count. There's one there. Okay, so I'm just going to finish this count because I needed to know, and then I'm out of here. And then, yes, I did count this one. However, there's 2. Is there 2 here or just 1? Forgot about this one. Yeah, there's 1 here as well that I didn't count. And then I did count this one. There's 1 there. And then the museum does not have anything. And this one has 2. I said it might have 2. And then I know there's 1 in this acre. And then I think this just has the 1 over there. I don't think there's anything over here. No, there's not, and there's nothing here. And I looked at all the upper acres already, and there's nothing down here. I know that. Okay. I can now accurately count, assuming I don't forget. So, we have 1 up here. Then we have 1 here for 2. And then we have 1 here for 3. No, that one has 4, right? There's 2 there, right? I've already messed up. Good. That's 4. And then there's 1 here for 5. And then that makes 7. And that makes 9. And then that makes 10. There's 11 here. And then 12 there. And then 13 here. And then there's 2 here for 15. And then there's 1 here. And then... That's 15, and then there's also 1 here for 16, there's 1 here for 17, and then there's 1 here for 18, so there's at least 18 rocks. A lot to check. I'm not crazy. There's a large number. Usually 5 to 10. Yeah, right. In what world? So yeah, I don't think it's worth it. So sure, like, with all 3 of these characters, I could have ran around and hit every rock, but it would have taken a lot of time, and that time's just, like, better spent on turnips. Because, like, because they aren't set up with, like, the luck to get enough. And, like, obviously, like, the more bags, the more money, because the bags increase in value as you go. So, yeah, just a quick 20-minute stream. Dealt with Katrina. Didn't get anything new today, but we got 2 new things yesterday, so that's cool. It's also snowing today, so maybe we could get more gyroids tomorrow if we're lucky. Otherwise, tomorrow's going to be pretty quick, I think. It's just going to be check the store. And I'm pretty set up for Sunday because I have the large bass, so that's good. But yeah, Sunday will be big, hopefully. And then we got to see about turnips. And then assuming I win the fishing tourney, Monday could be cool because we should get something new based on what I've seen. And if it's a raffle item, I'm going to be very happy. And then we have the Harvest Festival on Thursday. So that's going to be big. It shouldn't take too long, I don't think. But also it could take a while. I have no idea, right? Like, I have to find Franklin and then steal the things and then get him back to him. And he's, like, hiding behind trees or buildings. I have to, like, double check the rules. But I'm not too worried about that. And you can do it indefinitely, right? Halloween, you have a set limit. It's however much candy you can buy in a year. And if you're buying in 1 year and you have the best store, then that's only going to be, like, 70 or 75. I can't remember. Something like that. But Harvest, you can just do forever. But it still might take a while to get everything that's unique. But it's not that bad. That's what I'm trying to say. And then sale day, obviously, you can do forever, but you need money. And it could take a very long time and be awful. And Red doesn't always have his items. So I will try to keep a count of how many times I buy from Red that day. Because that would be fun for stats. But it's going to be annoying to keep track of. Maybe if I track it by hour. Like in this hour, I've done it this many times. And then this hour, it's this many times. It might be easier for me to do. But I'll figure that out for next week. But yeah, there's going to be a lot to do. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you around. Bye.